Fort Worth, Texas. Davis Riley had to wait out a 70-minute weather delay before his last shot in the second round at Colonial. Riley made a 3-foot par putt right after play resumed Friday to wrap up a bogey-free 6 under 64 and get to 10 under at the Charles Schwab Challenge. He was 2 strokes ahead of Hayden Buckley and Pearson Coody after they both shot 65 seconds. I was starving, so I got some food, which was nice. Luckily, it was a 3-footer straight up the hill, so wasn't too much to stress about, Riley said. I knocked in about 5 3-footers before walking over there to cap off the round. Yeah, hit it center cut and made it. After a chip to 3 feet on the 408-yard 9th hole, Riley had to mark his ball and retreat to the nearby clubhouse when the horns went off because of storm cells with lightning that were in the surrounding areas. There were only some brief light raindrops during the delay, and after play resumed. Buckley was on the green at number 6, his 15th hole, when the weather delay began. He resumed play with the 6-foot birdie and then parred out to finish a round of 65. At the Colonial course that has been fully restored since last year's event, Coody was in one of the final groups to finish after the delay. He birdied the last 3 holes, making a 30-footer at the par 3 16th before approach shots inside 3.5 feet at nose 17 and 18. Coody hadn't quite an up and down front 9, with an early at number 2 before 3 bogeys and 2 birdies. Sungji M 64 and Keegan Bradley 66, who played morning rounds, were tied for 4th at 6 under with Sepp Straka 66. Scottie Scheffler had 4 consecutive birdies midway through his round of 65. Earlier Friday, a day after the world's top-ranked player failed to break par in an opening round for the first time this season. At 3 under, he was tied for 15th and a stroke better than Jordan Spieth, another local favorite. Scheffler's first birdie Friday was a 15-foot putt at the par 3 13th hole, his 4th of the day, after starting on the backside. That was where he had his first triple bogey of the year, after a tee shot into the pond fronting that raised green in the opening round. After driving into the fairway bunker at the 449-yard 3rd hole, Scheffler hit from there to about 3 feet for his 4th consecutive birdie. None of the others were more than 8 feet. That was his last birdie of the day. Scheffler didn't speak to reporters at Colonial a week after his arrest in the morning darkness before his second round of the PGA Championship, when police were investigating a pedestrian fatality and arrested and briefly jailed Scheffler for not following traffic directions. He was released and made it back to Valhalla for the second round.